Coming up on E! News Daily, goodbye Mickey. Disney has given up on theme park plans in Northern Virginia. NBC pulls the Martin Short show after only 2 weeks. Also, an O.J. Simpson workout tape completed 2 weeks before the slayings. Are producers capitalizing on the situation?
Then Elvis Presley's death. We have new information about the cause. And Pamela Anderson, an exclusive look at her 5th appearance in Playboy. Hello, everybody. I'm Amy Powell. Steve Kometko is on assignment.
I'm Bianca Farrar. This is E! News Daily. Mouse exterminators have had their way in Virginia. The Walt Disney Company canceled plans to build its Disney's America theme park near a historic Civil War battlefield. Disney's decision to retreat from the land near Manassas was prompted by unrelenting protests by environmentalists and historians. Disney says it has already begun looking for a new site for the theme park. Live coverage of O.J. Simpson's murder trial could bring big ratings, but a major advertiser doesn't want any part of the courtroom drama. If O.J.'s trial is televised, Procter & Gamble may pull its product ads from the air when court is in session. A company spokesman told the Cincinnati Post the trial is, quote, not the programming we contracted for. Procter & Gamble spent more than $500 million on TV ads last year. Much of that money went to commercials aired during daytime soap operas. An upcoming home video gives new insight into Simpson's personality, titled Minimum Maintenance Fitness for Men. The tape was shot just 2 weeks before he was accused of murder.
Hey, I'm ready for my favorite movie. Oh, yes.
The new tape features O.J. Simpson performing a range of exercises for male executives.
Here's one that's really kind of funny. It's called the buttock squeeze. I'm not going to really show it to you, but if you're sitting behind a guy and you see his head doing that, you can bet he's doing the buttock squeeze.
The hour-long tape also shows Simpson interacting in the gym.
I noticed the trainer is cheating. He's on his knees.
O.J. Simpson, Minimum Maintenance Fitness for Men, what a mouthful, won't be in stores until October 17th. The price, around about $15. From Los Angeles, I'm Greg Agnew for E! News Daily.
Simpsons house guest Kato Caitlin is also featured on the tape playing basketball at Simpsons estate. The River Wild is being billed as the action-adventure film of the fall movie season. Without any box office receipts to count yet, it's already gaining momentum with good reviews. And there's even talk of an Oscar nomination for Meryl Streep.
You might want to take a secure seat.
The River Wild follows Meryl Streep and her family as they ride the Whitewater on a rafting trip. The family outing turns tragic when a convict played by Kevin Bacon hijacks them. Streep eventually outsmarts the bad guys, and she says it's nice to have a strong female character in an action film for a change.
I'm thrilled that this came along, but I don't know if it's the precursor to a new genre of, I don't really have any illusions about that.
Bacon says the river theme reminds him of a real-life adventure he had after his dog jumped into a raging aqueduct. He discovered the Indiana Jones side of his personality.
I grabbed her heroically with one hand and picked her up and pushed her and threw her up on the side of this thing. There was a little ladder that she kind of scrambled up. And, I turned around and went, I'm out of my mind.
Streep agrees with Bacon. She says real rivers are dangerous, and she would never take her family on a rafting expedition.
Well, I've always loved the water, but I have a very healthy, cultivated respect now for big water. I'm not anxious to put my kids in danger.
The River Wild opens nationwide Friday. And coming up on E! News Daily, real-life cops and cops in outer space.
And straight from the set of Sisters, we'll discuss kids, PMS, and temporary blindness.
Dog outside.
Lonesome Dove, the highly rated award-winning miniseries set in the Old West, is being turned into a weekly syndicated television series.
You see this? Opposition grows to railroad. Whose opposition? My friend Josiah Peel, editor and publisher.
The producers and cast gathered at the Gene Autry Museum in Los Angeles to introduce the show to the media. The new series picks up where the miniseries left off.
The idea of playing in a Western, something that everybody, I'm sure, would enjoys doing.
Producers are hoping Lonesome Dove, the series, will become a hit, much like the Star Trek series, spying off books, videos, and Western memorabilia. The show debuts this week in syndication. Actor Susan Rattan carved a niche on LA Law as Arnie's sensitive secretary Roxanne. Now the actress is becoming known for a new character, Arlene Reed on NBC's Jack Reed TV movies.
What the hell kind of man are you, Reed? You send your wife to do your dirty work for you?
Listen, Buster, nobody sends me anyplace, ever, understand?
Rattan co-stars with Brian Dennehy in Jack Reed, A Search for Justice. The new TV movie is the third in a series taken from the files of a real-life Chicago police detective. In the movie, she plays the detective's wife, Arlene. She says this one was the most fun to work on because her character gets to help solve the case. And being true to her character, she won't reveal any important information about the plot. Jack Reed, A Search for Justice airs on NBC. Turning to a cop show on a different beat, Rob Youngblood stars in a new TV series that puts a pair of New York cops on patrol in an alien world in Space Precinct.
Ah, of course. Handshaking. I've heard of your human customs.
So well. Fortunately, we're never all PMSing at the same time. Thank God. Can you imagine?
PMS, never heard of it.
No, I never have.
It looks like they get along better than even real-life sisters.
I agree.
That's nice.
That's true. New information about Elvis Presley's death is just ahead on E! News Daily.
Then music news with Luther Vandross.
17 years after Elvis Presley's death, the state of Tennessee confirms that Presley did in fact die of heart disease and not a drug overdose. A local political dispute prompted another look into the singer's autopsy report. The report has never been released publicly because of privacy laws.
Luther and Tony, what a great couple of talents.
Oh, I've got to go out and get those CDs. Still to come on E! News Daily, cats on Broadway prove they have 5,000 lives.
And a sneak peek at a Baywatch star in Playboy. You won't see it anywhere else but right here on E! News Daily. Original members are still performing in the New York company of Cats. The cast of 36, both original and new, say the show is timeless.
I'm crazy about the show and doing it, and I love the cast. And it's just a thrill to be here on such an important occasion. It's incredible.
It's pretty amazing to be around that kind of energy, that many people, and to have been doing it for 12 years.
Cast members dedicated the performance to the children of New York. They invited 1,000 kids to the show and a complimentary cat-like face painting. I am almost embarrassed to say I have never seen that show.
I haven't either, but I'm going to.
I feel a little better then.
Tune in next time. Marlon Brando leads two lives in a pair of brand new books about him. It's Dueling Brandos on E! News Week in Review.
From all of us at E! News Daily, thanks for watching. I'm Amy Powell.
And I'm Bianca Farrar. Stay with us. There's much more to come on E! the Entertainment News and Information Authority.